A Step into the Past Volume 17 Chapter 9. Book 17 Chapter 09 A Startling Discovery. After listening to his near-death account at Wang Xi's residence, Xiao Pan sighed with relief. That was too close. For the longest time, Xiang Xiaolong hasn't seen him expressing genuine concern and was touched. He gladly added, "There is a reason behind everything. If not for you, Su Xian and Liu Gong supporting me, Wang Xi would have killed me without giving me a chance to speak out. Moreover, the Qin military has always been loyal to the Crown Prince and thus, Wang Xi is able to abandon the dark side and join us. Otherwise, it is hard to overcome Liu Bue indeed. Ai. Maybe this is what we call fate." Xiao Pan nodded. Master must quickly work on the Black Dragon before Liu Bue has the chance to transfer Wang Xi away. Meng Ao alone is more than enough to deal with you. Ai. Does Master really need to retreat to the farms? I am concerned that Liu Bue may send his warriors to attack the farm. If he gets his men to be disguised as horse thieves, it is hard for me to pin the blame on him. Xiang Xiaolong was secretly astounded. At the same time, he resolved to increase his defenses and put more emphasis on spying and intelligence gathering. Otherwise, his household may be annihilated. Moreover, he has to send half his Wu family elite army to the northern border to support Wuzhou. Xiao Pan remarked with frustration, using the excuse that the Zhenqiu Canal is lacking funds, he has been delaying money shipments to Huan Yi's new army. Up till today, they are only able to recruit 1,000 men and did not have proper armor or weapons. Otherwise, I would get them to relocate near the farms and support you if necessary. Xiang Xiaolong smiled. Crown Prince can put your mind at ease. I have sufficient strength to protect myself. With Wang Xi countering Liu Bue and Meng Ao, there is only so much they can do. No matter what, we must try our best to keep Wang Xi in Xianyang City before the Black Dragon sighting to check Liu Bue's influence. Xiao Pan sighed helplessly and changed the topic. This morning, Empress summoned me and gave me a tongue lashing, chiding me for keeping secrets from her. I am so pi55ed. She is not behaving herself and she doesn't deserve my respect. A mother like her is as good as none. Xiang Xiaolong knew that the gap between him and Zhu Ji is widening, forcing Zhu Ji to be increasingly reliant on Lao Ai. The real reason is that Xiao Pan is influenced by Lady Ni's image of a self-respecting mother and cannot tolerate Zhu Ji and Lao Ai's scandalous relationship. Only he would really understand this circumstance. Xiao Pan inquired, "Is Master ready to marry Grand Tutor Qin? She came to inform Empress and me earlier that she is going to stay at the farm with you for a month or so. Hey! I am really happy for you. If Lao Ai or Liu Bue ends up with her, I will vomit blood." Xiang Xiaolong understood that Xiao Pan has shifted his affections and respect to Qin Qing. Lady Ni's death is the biggest lack in Xiao Pan's life. First, Zhu Ji took her place, followed by Qin Qing, providing him with a motherly figure in his life. Xiao Pan cheerfully revealed, for the past 6 months, Lao Ai and Liu Bue have been creating opportunities to be close to her. Fortunately, Grand Tutor Qin ignored all their advances. Grand Tutor Qin loves talking to me and she always tells me how heroic you are. HNG. Liu Bue has been offering me many beauties but they have all been rejected by me. I will not be tricked by him. Xiang Xiaolong smiled. If I marry Grand Tutor Qin, not only Liu Bue and Lao Ai will be jealous to death but I will also incur the wrath of many people. Xiao Pan shook his head. Times have changed. Now, Master has become the heroic icon of Qin. When Master fields an army and win a few BLO0DY battles, I can confer Master to be a lord or a marquis. At that point in time, no one can voice any dissatisfaction if you marry Grand Tutor Qin. Xiang Xiaolong laughed. Those vulgarities must have been suppressed in your heart for a long time. We shall speak of this later. When the Black Dragon is sighted, we will use this chance to change the palace administration. Is Crown Prince going to promote Li Si to be the administrative premier? Xiao Pan thought for a while and frowned. I am afraid that Empress will not support my decision. If possible, I would want Master to take up this post. Xiang Xiaolong had a big fright and is certain that he could not live up to the expectations of this post. He hurriedly suggested, I think I am more suited to hold a military post. Relax. The power of the Black Dragon is without question. I have already sent my men to invite Zhou Yan back to Xianyang City. When he personally announces that Crown Prince is the new chosen one, it will be an earth-shattering event and even Empress cannot object. By then, Crown Prince can assume full authority and we can watch Empress and Lao Ai fight Liu Bue. On your coronation day, we will eliminate all of them in one blow. Xiao Pan bitterly smiled, but that is the day Master will leave me. Xiang Xiaolong seriously advised, we are earth-shaking figures and do not focus on such petty matters. As long as you utilize Li Si and Wang Jian well, you can unite the world. Crown Prince must forget everything about me and the shadow of your past will be gone forever. Xiao Pan's reddened and he gasped, why is Master so good to me? You are absolutely selfless. Xiang Xiaolong muttered, you know the reason better than anyone. Xiao Pan was very touched, I understand. Actually, I have regarded Master as my father long ago. Xiang Xiaolong had a sudden strong urge to burst out crying. From a nameless Zhao boy to become the awe-inspiring Qin Shi Huang who will unite the whole of China is already something unimaginable. Moreover, he shared such an intimate relationship with him. In this instant, an attendant came to report that the Empress has summoned Xiang Xiaolong. Both men exchanged a glance, guessing that the matter is probably related to Qin Qing. Zhu Ji received him in the tranquil inner hall of the Empress Palace. After dismissing her attendants, she stood up and walked to Xiang Xiaolong's front and assessed him for some time. Finally, she gently asked, Xiang Xiaolong, please be honest with me. In what ways am I inferior to Qin Qing? Xiang Xiaolong can feel trouble brewing. Whenever women become jealous, they are simply irrational. The more peaceful Zhu Ji's appearance is, the angrier she is. In a subservient tone, he meekly replied, Empress must not be mistaken. Grand Tutor Qin is going to the farms to keep Yanran company. It is not what Empress is thinking. Zhu Ji stared at him ferociously for some time before turning around. She sighed, does Xiaolong still wishes to deceive me? As a woman, I know what other women are thinking. Just by her joyful expression, anyone with brains can guess what is going on. Now, Crown Prince and you are both treating me like strangers, right? Xiang Xiaolong had a strong desire to hug Zhu Ji's voluptuous body into his arms but tried his very best to control himself. He gently comforted, Empress is thinking too much. The Crown Prince and I are still full of respect for you just like before. Zhu Ji intimately shook her head, it is no longer the same. Ai. What wrong did I commit that heaven must punish me this way? All my men wanted to desert me and now, even my son is disregarding me. Xiang Xiaolong had to agree with her words. First, Liu Bue gave her to King Zhuangxiang. With his death, she was given to Lao Ai and because of this, Xiao Pan is disregarding her. She may enjoy plenty of power as the Empress but she is certainly not happy. What else can he say? Zhu Ji viciously turned around and her expression was frosty. She swore, Xiang Xiaolong. I am utterly disappointed with you. In the future, do not expect me to support you like before. Xiang Xiaolong realized that all her love for him has been transformed into hatred instead. If not for Lao Ai, Zhu Ji would not be so heartless. Lao Ai may appear friendly to him but must be trying to sow discord between him and Zhu Ji. After all, Lao Ai is just a despicable cad. Unable to hold his anger, he coldly retorted, Empress is overreacting. Since we met in Handan City, everything I did was for the sake of Empress and Crown Prince. I don't think I deserve your berating. Zhu Ji blew her top, how dare you? How dare you use your past achievements to threaten me? Blowing his top too, Xiang Xiaolong furiously exclaimed, when did I ever use my past achievements to threaten you? Do I ask you for any special assistance before? Feel free to quote one example. Zhu Ji was tongue-tied and her face changed color. She challenged, who do you think you are to talk to me in such a manner? Xiang Xiaolong angrily shot back, you are the empress and I am just a lowly official. I am not fit to talk to you. But Empress knows in your heart how I truly feel about you. I am restricted by circumstances and could not betray the late king's gratitude. Thus, I did not dare to get close to you, but you have described me to be an ingrate today. What did I do to deserve this? Zhu Ji stared at him with annoyance and her pert breasts are heaving considerably, showing her considerable agitation. Unwilling to give way, Xiang Xiaolong stared back at her and his mind is filled with anger. After some time, Zhu Ji finally calmed down and lowered her head. She slowly apologized, I am sorry to throw my temper at you but I am really angry just now. Xiang Xiaolong is feeling guilty too and embarrassedly apologized, it is my fault for being rude too. I also do not understand why I lost control of myself. Zhu Ji took 3 steps forward until they can smell each other's breaths. Lifting her pretty face, her eyes shone brightly at Xiang Xiaolong and she offered, Xiaolong, can we start all over again? You should know how I feel about you. No matter how you rebut me, I just cannot harden my heart against you. Xiang Xiaolong was stunned, what about official Lao? Zhu Ji trembled strongly and her complexion lost color. Her beautiful dream fantasy has just been shattered and replaced by cold, harsh reality. Xiang Xiaolong is certain that she is deeply involved with Lao Ai and their infatuation is even more intense than Ying Ying's relationship with Guan Zongzi. He may feel a sense of relief but he felt a sense of helplessness at the same time. Zhu Ji's face lost more color before regaining her cold and proud demeanor. She nodded, it is my fault. I heard that you are dueling Guan Zongzi. If you happen to win, are you going to marry Liu Niangrong? Xiang Xiaolong simply replied, is Liu Bue willing to marry her favorite daughter to me? Zhu Ji slowly sighed again, I am tired. Xiaolong can take your leave. Xiang Xiaolong left the palace and quickly galloped back to the Wu residence. He and the guardians hurriedly disguised themselves as commoners and using a secret route, they mysteriously made their way to the meeting point with Tu Xian. In a short while, the two men met again in the empty house. A pleased Tu Xian started, Xiaolong is brilliant and you managed to kill Moao. Now, Liu Bue has to depend on me for everything and I am able to have a clearer picture of his schemes. His expression turning serious, he continued, but Xiaolong's biggest mistake is to speak to Meng Ao. This morning, Liu Bue summoned Wang Ci, Wang Wan, and Caize for a discussion. I am sure they will take some action against you soon and I am worried for you. Xiang Xiaolong apologized first and revealed everything about Wang Ci's meeting. Tu Xian was blown away and took some time to finally splutter, Lady Luck must be smiling on you. It is a gain and a loss for us. You must take safety precautions as Liu Bue is quite determined to get rid of you. After one plan fails, he will come up with another plan shortly. Xiang Xiaolong icily smiled, as long as he does not send the Qin army after me, there is nothing I am afraid of. Housekeeper Tu can rest easy. In actual fact, Tu Xian is also confident about Xiang Xiaolong's abilities. He changed the topic, after you put Guan Zongzi down during the hunting fair, Liu Niangrong has been less affectionate towards him. Now, that traitor and Guan Zongzi are afraid that she will really fall in love with you. This lass is very spoiled like Ying Ying and her female warriors. Xiaolong can consider making use of her and you may even profit from this relationship. Xiang Xiaolong sighed, Guan Zongzi can stoop to such a despicable method but how I can do the same to him. His expression turning solemn, Tu Xian apologized, I am sorry. I forgot that Xiaolong is a true gentleman. Pausing, he added, it is a pity that Xiaolong has failed to kill Tiandan this time round. Better luck next time. Xiang Xiaolong shook his head. Who said so? I caught up to him in Chu and even killed him. It was quite a successful operation. Tu Xian was astounded. How can this be? Yesterday, Traitor Lu received a letter from Tiandan saying that he has safely returned to Qi. They had agreed that when Tiandan attacked Yan, Traitor Lu will attack Han so that Zhao and Wei will be hard-pressed to defend Yan. Xiang Xiaolong's body immediately became ice-cold. Once again, he was tricked by Tiandan. Tiandan is indeed a crafty old fox. When he left Shaochun, he must have switched identities with his substitute. Together with Dan Chu, they must have headed back to Qi by traveling on the road. Even Chu was tricked by him, and this is the real reason why Tiandan chose to leave Shaochun unexpectedly. The substitute not only resembled Tiandan and even sounded like him. He is willing to sacrifice himself for Tiandan, and now, Xiang Xiaolong has become an idiot who must reverse his name to be Long Xiao Xiang. Tu Xian noticed the change in his complexion and pressed for the details. After Xiang Xiaolong has finished explaining, Tu Xian comforted, there are bound to be some failures in life. Xiaolong, you have destroyed the alliance between Qi and Chu, and that alone is already a heavy blow to Tiandan and Lu Buwei. If Li Yuan is smart, he will do his best to obstruct Tiandan and prevent him from attacking Yan. In his heart, Xiang Xiaolong is beginning to get worried about Shan Rou. There is a chance that she may try to assassinate Tiandan again and may really end up being killed by him. Thinking about this, his calm mind became disorderly. Now, he needs to inform Xiaopan and the others that their mission to kill Tiandan had failed miserably. Tu Xian reassured him further and added, for the past 6 months, Guanzongzi spent 2 hours every morning and every evening to practice his swordplay. He is ready to conclude his last battle with you. This man's willpower and determination is something that I rarely see in people nowadays. Xiaolong, if you lack confidence, you can use the excuse that you do not want to marry Lu Niangrong to call off the duel. I am sure that no one will dare to speak ill of you. Xiang Xiaolong bitterly laughed to himself. Tu Xian and Ying Ying had proposed the same idea, so it is evident that Guanzongzi's swordsmanship must have improved tremendously. Thus, both of them are concerned that he may lose the fight and even sacrifice his life. Although Xiang Xiaolong agrees that their concerns are not unfounded, at the same time, he knows that if he shies away from this fight, in the future, he will never be able to raise his head high up again in front of Lu Buwei and Guanzongzi. Motivated by this thought, he was filled with a strong fighting spirit. Xiang Xiaolong smiled, no. I will win for sure.